Salut à toutes et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien et aujourd'hui nouvelle vidéo de Let's Play Gameplay React FR. Alors aujourd'hui je vais vous présenter, nous allons entamer l'année 1974 et nous allons commencer par Gran Trak 10, jeu vidéo de course automobile développé par Atari, sorti en 74 sur arcade. Gran Trak 10 est considéré comme le premier jeu de course automobile et constitue l'archétype du jeu de course en vue aérienne à écran fixe. Le jeu a connu une descendance prolifique à travers diverses versions et déclinaisons qui ont amélioré l'expérience du jeu. Grand Trak 20, une version 2 joueurs qui apporte des plaques d'huile. Trak 17 Trak 20, des versions proposées dans une arcade plus compacte. Formula K qui complémente un chronomètrage autour et Toon Racer son équivalent à 2 joueurs. Bon, en gros, c'est tous les mêmes jeux. C'est tous les mêmes jeux. Donc voilà, je vous propose, les amis, de regarder cette bête. Je vais juste me mettre comme ça. Voilà. Hop. Capture de fenêtre. Voilà. Et on est go. C'est parti.
For you guys, this will be on my Gran Trak 10, game released by Atari in 1974. Another early black and white.
Voilà les gars, premier jeu de
their
course.
first racing game to spawn a few others. They got Sprint 2.
N'empêche, ils avaient déjà un volant à l'époque.
Sprint 2, and then you went on through Sprint 4, Sprint 8, and into the championship sprints. And this was just the beginning of it all.
Et c'est quoi le bouton à côté? On dirait un joystick.
To the marquee there. See Gran Trak 10. This one has a row of 6-volt bulbs behind this instead of like a regular fluorescent like most of them. Thought that was a little strange. And there's the black and white monitor. Going down the control panel. And like is common on driving games now, you have your steering wheel. You have your shifter. This one's
ah non, c'est la boîte de vitesse. Oh putain, je l'avais déjà.
It has a reverse on here. And reverse, second, third, first, second, and third. And in the later models, they got rid of reverse, which makes sense because I don't think I've ever seen anyone really use it. They just turn to get off the pilings and start driving away. There's your start button. And
là, c'est pour mettre les pièces.
Let's go down to the coin door first for this. This is not the original coin door here. I'd love to find the original one, but this one works. Normally you'd put your coins in up here and it would slide down into the coin mechanisms.
Ah ouais, c'est pour un ou deux joueurs, c'est ça, ok.
Like I said, this one works, has a nice little coin button here, so I don't know, eventually I'd like to find the real thing. And then down there you have your
ah, il y a même les pédales et tout. Oh, c'était bien
and your brake with the really weird braking system on here. I'll show you that later. But yeah, everything you need for a driving game. I'll show you the side art. And let me reach over here a second. Bring this with flashlight with me. So here's the side art. This is the good side. The other side's a little more trashed. But
ça, le côté, on s'en fout un peu.
The red diamonds that going up the cab, and it says Gran Trak 10 on the yellow background.
On va faire du gameplay.
And
on va faire du gameplay, les gars.
Hopefully this comes through. These games seem to have
oh putain, c'est quoi tout ce bordel?
XM 500 in here.
Tout ça pour un jeu vidéo.
Don't see this in too many of the games. Anti-aircraft also had it. But like later on, I guess they went to the XM 501, which is a lot easier to work on. You don't have all the stuff on the sides. So I'm glad they changed it. There's the board down there. And transformer. And I guess, is there anything else I can say about this? Not that I can think of. Here's the other side. Like I said, the writing is a little more faded on this one. It's not as bad as I make it out. But anyway, I guess that's the cabinet. So, let's get on with the game, huh?
Allez, bon du jeu là.
Here we are. I got the camera set up for showing you the gameplay.
Ouais.
I've realized I'm going to have to talk before I start playing the game. I've played, I don't know how many games already, and
C'est fou,
if
hein.
I'm trying to talk
Donc c'est mes
and
yeux,
play at
mais...
the same time, I do terrible. So I'm just going to go over some quick stuff here. First one here is the 24 is my points, and it'll start climbing as I start a game. You get the points by hitting certain sections of the screen with your car. So every time you hit a section, you get 2 points. So you're going around, you get 2 points for crossing here, 4 points for here, 6 and 8 up here. And then get down here, you get 10 points right about there. And it will continue on to 12, 14, 16, 18, and so on. This over here is my timer. It'll start counting down once I
C'est le deuxième jour ou c'est le timer,
start
ça?
a game. And when it hits 0, your game's over. This little black mark is the oil slick. You just, whenever your car hits it, you lose control. You actually, whatever angle you come into the oil slick, you'll just continue straight. So if you're heading down, you'll bounce off these pilings down here. And yeah, let me tell you about the skidding too, or the brakes. You know, normally when you're driving a car, you hit the brakes. You want your car to slow down and hopefully stop. Well, this one doesn't quite do that. You hit the brakes and your car enters a slide. So, yeah, the good thing about that is once you enter the slide, if you're driving down here at the bottom and you hit the brakes, you start sliding. You can actually
Bon, après, je sais
maneuver
pas
your
trop ce
car
qu'il dit, c'est en anglais, les gars.
360,
Donc,
and you'll just continue the way you're going. So you can slide straight, get it pointing up, let go of the brakes, and you just instantly shoot off whichever way your car is pointing. So you can use it, in theory at least, to make sharp corners here.
Bon, tu joues ou
It's
pas,
very
là?
easy to
Putain.
undershoot, very easy to slack. But yeah, I'll start a game, and we'll hopefully see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you'll be able to see which way my car is pointing, actually. But take my word for it.
Ah, c'est parti.
All right. You kind of have to go through the gear. You have to start out in first. If you try to start out in like third, the engine will
Ah,
just
c'est
bog
comme
down.
micro-machine, quoi. Putain. Ça, c'est considéré comme le tout premier jeu de course. Oh, tout le temps.
So there's 8 points.
Ah ouais, le
I'll try to
timer,
do the
il est en
slide
dessous.
down here.
Il est à droite.
First, second, third, slide, let go. I just bogged it down. I wasn't going fast enough. There's the oil slick. Oh man. Like I said, it's a hard game to get it, or hard game to control, especially while I'm talking. Alright, I should be able to slide down. Oh, too much. Like I said, I rarely hit reverse.
Oh, faut un sacré contrôle, hein.
I was doing pretty good. I thought I was going to get 30 there for a second. Oh, and I just totally ruined it all. And the game's over.
Ah, c'est fini.
You can adjust the gameplay, but the longer you make the game, the longer your crashes are too. So, I don't know. That's the way I have it set up now, is that short of a game. Another thing I've done is this game is actually also has the very first ROM in there, read-only memory. So it holds the track and the car and the numbers. So there's a mod you can do that accesses a second track that I've had set up here.
Oh, il y a un deuxième
So
circuit,
that's the
ok.
second track. I'll just play a quick game of that too. Yeah, a lot more turns, a couple more oil slicks, but I'll show you that. So, start a new game. Everything's the same. I don't know, in some ways this almost seems easier. Maybe because I'm not expecting to go too fast. Oh, well, maybe it's not easier.
Ah, c'était chaud à l'époque, hein. Il reste en premier, connard.
Oops. Ah. Making all these weird noises. Come on, at least get 20. There's 20. About the same, huh?
Oh, c'est fini,
24.
ok.
So there's both tracks, and I'll take you in the back and do a quick, show you how I did the mod too, at least an idea of how I did it. Oh, I forgot to show you. These are the scores here. 0 through 10 is license revoked. 11 through 20 backseat driver. 21 through 30 is good, so I've been getting good at least. 31 to 40 excellent, and above 40 is real pro. I'd like to see someone be a real pro at it. Alright, so take you to the back
Bon,
of the
je crois que c'est
cabinet
fini.
again.
Ouais, c'est fini.
Alright, here we are in the
Là, il
back
montre les composants
of the
électriques.
cabinet. I was going to show you how I did the mod for the other track. First of all, I want to say I'm not responsible for any damage you do to the board. You're on your own, but this is how it works for me. Basically what it comes
Bon,
down
après,
to
c'est pas
is
intéressant. Voilà. Bien, les amis. Bah, écoutez, au moins, vous auriez vu du gameplay. Merci à tous. Hop, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à dire dans les commentaires ce que vous en avez pensé. Vous pouvez nous joindre sur Facebook, Discord, Tipeee, TikTok. Les liens sont dans la description. Bien évidemment, n'hésitez pas à liker, partager, abonnez-vous à la chaîne. Et on se retrouve pour une prochaine vidéo. Allez, ciao!